Creativity changes the everyday. Creativity is beautiful. Creativity is active. Creativity is freedom. Alpha NEX5 debut.
Sony.
Well, Fiona Sweetman, you run Hidden Secrets Tours in Melbourne, and I know it's all about getting into the sort of the alleyways and the streets behind the main streets in Melbourne, but tell me about your tours and what sort of tours you're operating now.
We operate walking tours in the city centre, and the idea of that is to really get you off the beaten track. We've got wonderful public transport in Melbourne, but those little narrow laneways and secret doorways are the special places to go.
Like the one behind you there, is that sort of an arcade, isn't it?
Yeah, this is called Centre Place, this one, and it's right off about 2 streets from the main train station, and even Melbourne people actually don't realise that it's there.
Really?
That's also where you'll find some of the best and cheap food in the city centre, so there's plenty of locals, and our experience is very much not about being a tourist experience, but merging into the city and get to know the locals' perspective of Melbourne.
But that's what tourists want. Tourists, I describe it as getting under the skin of a city or a destination.
We can visitors. So.
Yeah, I was in Venice a little while ago, and you know, Venice is expensive, right, to eat in, okay? So we found a little pizza place about 2 streets back from Piazza San Marco, but where it was like €8 for a huge pizza and a glass of wine.
That's all you want, isn't it?
And that's what you're providing in Melbourne.
Absolutely, and we talk about all the things that change regularly, so the street art in Melbourne, we call it street art rather than graffiti, because there is a real artistic bent to it.
Oh, there is,
it's not legal in every place, but there is certainly programs where permits are allowed, and the local cafe culture and the restaurant culture is just booming. So we are doing new tours in the bar scene of Melbourne, where perhaps not you doing a pub crawl, but you get to go and learn about the cocktails. We've got award-winning gentlemen who do these, and perhaps taste some of the gin or even whiskey that's now being made in Melbourne.
Hang on, so you're making gin and whiskey in Melbourne?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Well, the produce in Melbourne of all products is really high quality. So that's what we're focusing on down in Melbourne, about the things that are made locally and that you know where they come from, you know the quality of who's made them, and that idea that we can really get a local experience.
So how long does a tour take? I mean, you've got several, but...
We do, but we don't do anything generally over 4 hours, and that includes lunch, so generally 2 to 3 hours. A nice express experience in amongst all the other things that you might do in the region. So Melbourne's doing really well with that sort of quick impact and let you wander free after you've done a tour.
And is the lunch in somewhere quirky and different as well?
It's in a gorgeous little place called Caboose Restaurant, which is sort of behind a funny facade in the middle of the city square, so then you can see easily where you've been to.
Isn't that amazing? So where can people find out more information about your tours?
We're certainly sold with lots of travel agents and ITOs and wholesalers throughout the world. We have our own website, of course, but if you go to the Tourism Victoria website, you'll find us there as well.
Brilliant. What about your own URL? Go on, you can tell me.
Our URL is Hidden Secrets Tours, and we're very focused on Facebook and Twitter and also Instagram, where you can see all the places where we go.
So all the latest technology.
Absolutely, we're a contemporary business.
Fantastic. Fiona, thanks for your time today.
Thank
Hope
you.
ATE works for you and you get oodles of business.
Look, it's been a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you.